everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day of the week for a while. And today in this video, I'm going to be doing my top 10 most recommended knitting books for knitters. So for those who don't know, I love to knit. I have so many knitting books. If you didn't see my collection of knitting books, I'll put the link in the description box down below. And I'm going to show you guys my top 10 favorite knitting books that I think every knitter should have. So just so you guys know, some of these I don't think they're actually sold in stores anymore, sadly, because I got these so long ago. But if you want to buy them, they are on Amazon, and I will put the links to some of these books down below if you are interested in buying them. And I'm going to get started. So number one on my list would have to be Pretty and Punk Knitting. So this is Pretty and Punk Knitting. It's like a really cool knitting. It's got like a lot of punk looking stuff. If you guys are interested in punk, then you should definitely check this out. It's got some pretty cool hats in here. A lot of these are very intermediate because they do involve stranding colors. So if you're not very good at stranding colors, I suggest wait. But if you would like to try stranding colors, I definitely should suggest this book because there's a lot of stranding colors and stuff. And I do have like a top 5 projects on this book, and if you want to see that, I'll link it down below if you have not seen it. And it's a really good book. I really recommend it. Because there's so many great like arm warmers, different projects in here, and I think this is a great must-have for a lot of knitters. Number 2 on my list had to be Once Upon a Knit. So this is my Once Upon a Knit book. I got this from Half Price Books. This is a great book because it has so many awesome fairy tale products. And if you know someone who loves fairy tale, you can make some of this for like birthdays or Christmas presents. And there's so many people who love this book, and I've seen so many good reviews on it. It's a great book, and I suggest you all definitely check this out if you would like to purchase this book. There are a lot of really awesome projects in here that are like for fairy tales and stuff that are based on fairy tales and are super cool. I've only tried like 2 projects from this book, but I really suggest it if you would like to knit more fairy tale things. Sorry, I thought my mom called me. Number 2 on my list has to be the Encyclopedia of Knitting. So number 3 on my list would have to be the Encyclopedia of Knitting. Sorry, I made this part before, but I accidentally had the video paused, so you guys didn't see it, so I'm so sorry. So this is a great book for knitters. I recommend this because it has like a lot of stitches in here, and then like here's like the guide of stitches, and it's got like how to knit, how to do regular knitting, how to do a certain invisible bind off, and this and that. It's got so many tips of knitting, and it's a really great book, and you guys definitely should check this out. Number 4 on my list should have to be 100 Designer One Skein Wonders. Here's what the book looks like. This is a pretty cool book. I've only made like 1 project from here. Someone I knew wanted a pair of gloves, so I made her a pair of gloves. And I really want to try this really pretty scarf right here. I think it's super cute. And I actually borrowed a book like this from a friend, and she let me look at it, and I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was a really cool book. So I bought this. I got this also from Half Price Books, and I thought I'd check it out, and all the designs in here are really cool. I haven't tried anything else from this book, but I really would love to try this Smock Rouge scarf. R-U-C-H-E. I don't know if I said it right, but if I didn't pronounce it right, please let me know down in the comments below. And it's got like so many cute projects in here. I haven't tried anything else. I've only tried like these cute little wristlets right here. But other than that, I really would love to try more projects from here. And if you guys have tried any other projects from here, please let me know which ones down in the comments below. Number 5 on my list would have to be Luxury Yarn One Skein Wonders. So this is another One Skein Wonders book, and I think this is great because it has some really nice projects in here. I've only tried probably like 1 project from here, and I had so much fun making it, and it was the wedding ring pillow. Oh no, I tried 2 projects, I lied. And then I also tried this mermaid neck warmer. So it's got some really awesome projects in here. I definitely think every knitter should check out because it's got some really pretty stuff in here. The designs are super cool. And I really enjoy just the looks of how cute this stuff is. And One Skein Wonders is a great book company. If you guys haven't tried them out, I suggest you would because they have some really cool projects in here. Number number 6 on my list had to be The Knitter's Handbook. This is another great book. I also got this from Half Price Books because it has so many different tips for knitting, how to seam, how to work, keep your edges straight, and then some tips for circular knitting and how to do the crochet cast on right here. This book is just full of awesome tips, and it's also got ways for you to take notes in here of knitting, so it's kind of like almost a journaling section and stuff, and it's pretty awesome. I suggest you definitely try it out. It has like so many ways to knit, like it's got a lot of stranding and stuff and ways to cast on and ways that would be very helpful for you to cast on, like so many different ways that are extremely helpful in this book, and like how to cable and everything. This is just an awesome book. Number 7 on my list would have to be Chick Stuff, It's a Wrap. So this is what it looks like. It's like an old book. I don't remember where. I think I got this from Joann's years ago. I don't remember, so it's not really in the best condition. So it's got like a lot of wrapped scarves, and you can wear different scarves, and it's got so many different patterns in here, and it's pretty cool. And they've got well, it's like an awesome book because it's full of like different scarves people can wear. Like you can wear like this scarf, that scarf, this scarf, like any different scarf you want to make, and it's really cool. And I made this thing. It's really cute. Number 1 second. 8 on my list with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 8 on my list had to be Vampire Knits. This is another really cool book. I know a lot of people like this book. Like, I love this book so much. I've made so many projects from here. Like, it's got so many awesome projects. I'm going to take this out. That's just a little tab I had in there. Here, like, it's got a corset, and everything is based off of, inspired by the Twilight series, which is pretty cool. So if you're a Twilight fan, I suggest you check this book out. I'll have a link to it on Amazon down below if you want to buy this book. And it's got like different gloves, like all this stuff is inspired by Twilight, the Twilight book. So if you want to knit like any of this stuff, you definitely should. It's really, really cool, and it's got like so many great projects. I've actually only tried like probably like 5 projects in here, but I still suggest it if you really like knitting and you like vampires. Number 9 on my list would have to be The Complete Photo Guide to Knitting. This is another great knitting book. I enjoy this book because it has so many different stitches and it explains how to do them, and it has like what number of stitches to cast on and how to do it. And I think that's a really awesome thing about this book because it's so full of great stitches, full of great techniques, helpful ways to knit, and then how to knit in the round, how to do like different things, like to do seamless knitting and everything. And I think it's a really cool book. And I think every knitter should probably get this book because it is very helpful. It is a very fun book. And it's super duper awesome just because it has all these different photos, so then you actually know how to do the stitch. Because I know there are some people who probably are not very good unless they have pictures. So it has all the pictures to tell you how to do the stitch, and it tells you like how to cast on and how many different stitches to cast on with the book. Number 9 on my list would have to be the Knitted Odd Bod Bunch book. This is another awesome book. This is one of my mom's favorite books that I have for knitting. I actually got this when I was 18 for my birthday. And I think this is a great book because I know so many people would definitely love this because it has some really cool stuffed animals. If you're really into ugly dolls, you definitely should check this book out. It's really fun because there's so many different stuffed animals you can make. I've made so many of these. I've made a couple for my family. I've made a bunch for my sister who loves ugly dolls. And I've just made so many of these for family and stuff. And there even was a note written in here for me, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to read it because it's kind of personal. And then you can make like food, like cupcakes. It is such a great book. So if you know any kids who definitely love stuffed animals, you definitely should get this book and make them some stuffed animals. Number 10 on my list would have to be Knits from an English Rose. So this is the Knits from an English Rose. This stuff is pretty intermediate, but it's super fun to make. It's got some beautiful designs in here. I've made a couple things in here. The only things I only made like, I think two things in here. I've made a beret. I made this really pretty beret. And I've made these cute little mittens with fur. I want to try the other stuff, but I want to wait till I get better. I tried to make this paisley caplet for my mom last Christmas, but it didn't work out like I planned. And I've made, let me find these mittens I've made. I don't remember what page they're on. Give me 1 second. So here's the page that the mittens are on. It's really beautiful. They're super cute, and they got like little fur at the end. I made these for my mom. The only downfall is that the thumb hole gets too long, so I got to make sure I don't make the thumb hole too long. But she really loves the mittens I made her because they're super cute and stuff. So I suggest the cheeky little mittens for you guys if you're doing a project from that, because those were a lot easier for me than the other ones I've tried. And it's a really great book because it has so many different patterns in here, and I think you definitely should check it out. Okay, so those are my top 10 recommended knitting books for knitters. I hope you guys enjoy that. This is top 10 knitting books that I think every knitter should have. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day of the week for a while, and I apologize for this video so long, but I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!